Hi, Mechanic Eric and Hippie. We're here to sit here and talk about the new Mechanics Fund. Basically, we're setting that up for transparency. So that way we can sit here and there's no question on if you donated for the Mechanics Fund, it goes for the Mechanics Fund. And if you donated to me to help me do whatever I wanted to do, then those donations go to me.
Right.
So, it's just nice to have transparency. There's been a question that came up, and it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but this helps protect me, and it helps to have people understand that if you're donating to the Mechanics Fund, that is where it's going. So it gives you an option, Therefore, it's not just assumed, if it goes in that fund, that's what you donated for. If it goes in mine, then you're trusting me to do whatever I think is best to do with my Cash App. Now,
That's right.
the information is, which I will put in the comments, and
Well, the other thing to remember is that the People's Convoy is not endorsing this fund, okay, or saying that these are actual endorsed mechanics, right? They're helping people, and that's what we do, right? We're a people's movement. We the people. So
the mechanic is
Eric, Dennis, whoever might step up to the plate, Monkey, whoever.
Yeah. Because if I were to leave, then
Right.
I'm leaving with my Cash App. So
Correct.
that's the other bonus to this is that, if I were to leave or, Dennis has his own Cash App or Monkey has his own Cash App, whatever, any funds that you, the viewers, sat here and donated thinking that it was going to go to Mechanics Fund
Right.
and that mechanic leaves, I'm not going anywhere. But, I'm just saying if
something
that
were to
mechanic
happen.
leaves or he gets hurt or whatever,
Right.
that money's not there. So, it's transparency. It's a good thing. I'm actually very happy about it. So we've got a couple of accounts here. We've got a PayPal account.
They're all under me, by the way.
Yep.
I've
Why
handled
don't you
this
read them?
many times for specific needs for truckers. So my PayPal is at A Lewis. That's Lewis 2019. Venmo is at Adria Adria dash Lewis Lewis. My Cash App is DGA 2019. There's a $sign in the middle or in the front of that.
Yep.
And then Zelle would be literally a bank to bank transfer. So that would be under my phone number. So that's 443-955-4190. And my name is Adria Lewis. So, yes, I've given that out a million times. I'm not afraid of that number being given out. It's okay. People like options. I like to give options. But what I would ask is that you put in the memo line or the tagline Mechanic Fund, or specifically if you notice somebody is mentioned that needs specific help, person's name, fund.
Hypothetically, the ambulance.
Correct.
Put in the ambulance.
Exactly.
Okay.
If it's brake repair or whatever. The thing is, these mechanics are not getting paid for what they do.
We're all volunteer.
All volunteer, but what they would hope is that they at least get the parts covered.
Yes.
Not to say that somebody might not slip them a $20 bill for helping out, because I think they've earned it for sure. So this will just kind of keep that clean. I've already gotten receipts. We're actually already about $1,000 in the hole. So
not a good way to start this.
But, it's a start and it's something. So there's been quite a few, 2 receipts turned into me. And I know Eric says he has another one. So if there's any way you guys can help, great. It helps keep the movement going. It helps keep people in the movement, which is what we need. And especially people that are really about what we're doing.
All right. So that's the Mechanics app.
Yeah.
Now, I am keeping my Cash App.
Correct.
Okay? But that is anything that you donate to my Cash App.
If he wants a Slurpee or a burger or a frickin', I don't even care. Whatever he needs.
I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
You know, like I have always been doing, but this gives it transparency.
Exactly.
You know, this gives the person the option to not say, well, I donated to Mechanic Eric and he went and bought shoes.
Right.
You know, I did buy
Well-
shoes. My feet were hurting. My feet were hurting. You guys
Fair
saw
enough.
me hopping
Hey,
around.
we both bought shoes.
I bought shoes. My feet were hurting. I needed shoes. I bought a pair of shoes.
Fair enough.
I stole from the mechanics fund, I guess, by buying shoes. I don't know.
No, you did not. I'm sure
we're
you
just
didn't.
joking. We're just
So,
joking. So
if you donate to his Cash App, it
You're
would be for
trusting
the
me
exclusivity of him using it for whatever he
of
feels
what
is
I
needed.
feel like using.
If it's a toothbrush, if it's a freaking part, whatever he feels
whatever
it's
I've
needed
been
for.
doing with it so far.
Right.
So my Cash App is $Eric the Mechanic
Right.
2022, which is what's on my stream and so on and so
Right.
forth. Hopefully,
And just remember, put it in the tagline, guys. Put it in the memo what it's for. Okay.
for the mechanics,
Yeah.
the mechanics
Please,
accounts.
because that helps me discern what it needs to go to.
Yeah.
Eric,
So-
on the other hand, just whatever you need to do.
If you're donating to me, you're trusting me to do what's in the best interest, and what I've basically been doing already. That's basically what you're doing.
Right.
Now I'm gonna put this on camera. Can you? Well, let's make sure that it's legible. There we go. So now you got them on screen. And is there anything else that you want to say about it?
No.
Really, hippie?
Definitely appreciate anybody that considers donating to the Mechanics Fund.
Yeah.
Always remember, you can always donate to the peoplesconvoy.org.
Yes.
That would be a general fund, and that would go for mostly fuel costs.
Fuel
If
costs,
we get somewhere and
venue
we need
costs.
shout, right? Exactly.
Yes.
There's a variety of things that you
I
can
mean,
go for.
Marcus said for what was the exact word he said? He said for, I don't know, but I think venue would have been a better word than what he used.
Right.
It's for the venues.
Sometimes we get places that are free. Sometimes we get places that are low cost.
Yeah.
The reality is most places cost something, especially
Yeah.
if we're there for not an overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. The more we stay there, the more it's going to cost. So that's what the peoplesconvoy.org is for. The Mechanics Fund is specifically for them repairing or keeping people on the road and being part of the convoy.
And we're
And we
talking,
appreciate you wholeheartedly. Trust me.
and just to reiterate, the mechanics are all volunteers.
100%.
We're not sponsored by the convoy.
Nope.
We as mechanics saw that there was a need and there were people that were going to need our skills. I didn't come here to be a mechanic.
Nope.
I just, when I arrived,
Well,
I
hell,
saw
in
that there were,
Hagerstown, you did a lot of things.
well, even in Monrovia. In Monrovia, I started being
I
a
didn't know
mechanic.
you then, so.
Yeah. I started being a mechanic because in Monrovia, there were vehicles breaking down. Minnesota Mike broke down on our
Yeah.
way out of Monrovia, and I spent 5 hours on the road with him.
So security, I mean, Eric's done a variety of things for the
Yeah.
convoy.
I've been
A lot of people.
security.
We have a lot of core people that have done a lot of things and
Yeah.
have never been necessarily acknowledged. So we
Yeah.
appreciate them and we just want to continue that.
Yep.
But the bus or the People's Convoy wants to make sure that anybody that gets services from these mechanics, that it's known that they're not
Affiliated with
right.
the actual leadership.
they don't have
of the
their
convoy.
whatever they need to be mechanics,
Yeah.
but they're helping us keep people on the road and keep the movement going, and we appreciate them. Dennis, Eric, Monkey, who I don't even know how many people we have. We have multiple people that have helped people.
We've got Mike from the bus. He's helped out too.
Right. So,
I mean, there are some people that are here that do help out. They don't want to
Yeah.
be full-time volunteer mechanics, but there's a lot of people like Mike from the bus, from the school bus.
school bus, yeah.
So I mean, we do have a lot of people that are helping other people. I don't want this video to get too
No,
long, so we're gonna say thank you.
Mwah. Thank you so much for all your help.
We appreciate your time, and hopefully that straightens up and gives you guys a little bit more transparency, so you know exactly where your money's going, and gives you that choice.
And just remember, we're grassroots.
Yeah.
We learn as we go. So when we see a hiccup, we try to adjust and fix it. And that's what we're doing now.
That's what we're doing.
So
Thank you very much, guys.
thank you. Much love.
You guys have a great night.